Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm setting myself a bit of a challenge. I'm going to do Sophia Loren, at least I hope I am. I'm using quite a small foundation brush. This one is a Maggie Hunt number 12. You can get that from www.maggiehunt.net, I believe. I love this Bobbi Brown University palette. I mean, yeah, it is incredibly expensive. I think it is anyway, but you've got in it, you know, all the concealers plus all the colour correctors as well. And then in the back you've got all the different foundations to match different skin tones. It's really fantastic. You know, I wouldn't be without it as a makeup artist. It's so great to be able to carry one product that I'll be able to mix anyone's skin tone from. Do Sophia Loren's eyebrows. Now, she has quite fair eyebrows actually. They're not filled in too dark. So, you know, a little bit darker than mine, but they're a little bit fuller than mine. They're a similar shape, but they're a bit fuller all the way along. So I'm going to do this with an eyeshadow, and I'm using a Maggie Hunt number 7 brush, which is a little angled one. So the colour I'm using is Omega from MAC. Now, Sophia Loren's eyebrows come down quite a long way here. And they come in quite a long way here. Not a great look if your eyes are quite close together, that one. I mean, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but if you look at a picture of Victoria Beckham, her eyebrows start about here, because her eyes are quite close together. She's obviously trying to counteract that a bit. Okay, so they're kind of quite rough, quite light eyebrows. You don't want to fill them in too much. They shouldn't be like stick-on eyebrows or anything. Okay, so next, I am using an Estee Lauder signature eyeshadow quad, and this one is in the colour Amber Honey. Now the colour I'm going to use is the medium brown and the darkest brown. Start off by putting this medium brown over the lid. The reason I've chosen these particular browns is because they're quite warm, and Sophia Loren always chose quite warm browns for her lid. So that brown's going to be our base colour. So we just take that over roughly. Give it a blend with a 217 brush from MAC. Or just use your finger. Next we're going to take the darker brown. We're going to start to add a bit of depth on the lid with that one. Now, using our favourite black eyeliner, the Bobbi Brown long wear gel eyeliner, and I'm using black. Now this is a very specific eyeliner shape. I'm going to show you a trick to get it perfect. Right in the corner there. Draw your little flick in and then come back across with it. Now keep pulling it out. And then come back. We're going to take that eyeliner underneath, just on the lash line. and then we're bringing it up to meet the other line. I am going to use Eye Bright from Benefit, and this is just going inside the eye all the way along the waterline. Whoa. Using a bit more of our Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner, we're going to just lift the eye up like that and fill in underneath, just to make it extra black there. Dior Show mascara. Leave them to set for a second before I tuck the corner in. These lashes are number 10s. They're not the easiest MAC lashes I've ever used. They tend to curl up a bit when you put the glue on. Just a little bit annoying. Quite delicate. Okay, so once you've got your lashes on, we're going to put a little bit more mascara on the bottom lashes. Concealer time. Just going to put a little bit on and blend it in with my foundation brush. Here's the trick I promised you. The eyeliner trick. So take a cotton bud, put a tiny bit of eye makeup remover on it. That's not cleanser, it's eye makeup remover. So something very fluid and not oily. God, please don't use oily or all your makeup will fall off. So take your cotton bud, and all you're going to do is just run the cotton bud along your line there. And then use the other end, that's the dry end, to clean your line up, okay? So if you really can't do an eyeliner, do a great big block of eyeliner and don't worry too much, and then just clean it up with a cotton bud afterwards. I'm going to use some colours to shade. I'm going to use Spice from MAC, which is, she says, which one is it now? It's that one. Where are you? That one there. So we're going to use that as a contour. If I'm putting a lot on my cheeks, I always like to put a bit on my temples because it kind of evens everything out, especially when you're as pale as me. Otherwise it's kind of like pale, 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 bronze, pale, 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 pale. So I put a bit on my chin, and I always put a bit on my neck as well. Lips. A colour called Peach Stock. And a lip liner called Stone. So I am using, this is a Chanel powder, it's number 20 loose powder. It's very, very fine. It's really jet milled, this one, so it's really soft on the skin. It doesn't leave the skin looking powdery at all. So this is my take on Sophia Loren. I hope you like it. It is quite tricky to do with all the eyeliner and everything, but if you use that tip, perhaps if you don't put the brown eyeshadow on first, it will be much easier to use the cotton bud to clean up all the way along and all the way under that way. And I hope you're enjoying watching these as much as we're enjoying making them. Anyway, thanks for watching.